Well, here we go. We head into the final games of the season, knowing we have to win at least one of the games, and we might potentially be safe. Obviously, if we lose, we're down into League One. Hello, welcome to Club 2, Part 5 of the Globe Explorer. And in today's episode, we do have our final championship games of the season, and they are up against Watford and Millwall. Since the last episode, we've not played too many games. We've only played 4. We haven't won any of them. We've come close. We drew against Bolton in a game where we were leading 3-2, but Bolton got an 83rd minute equaliser. Obviously, should we have won that game, we would have been outside the relegation places. 1-0 defeat to Coventry. Well, not the best result, but certainly ain't the best game either. We narrowly lost 2-1 to Sheffield Wednesday. We got back to level terms, but then Sheffield Wednesday pretty much killed the game off at half time. Then we somehow drew 0-0 against Swansea. We absolutely battered them in the first half in terms of the stats, and we sort of slowed down in the second. So slightly disappointed heading into the final 2 league games of the season. Obviously, still in the relegation zone. We are gaining some points on Luton, which we do have a better goal difference. Obviously, if we can get the point and just hope Luton and Birmingham lose both of their games. Luton have got West Ham and Ipswich in their final 2, so 2 difficult teams, and Birmingham have got Bolton and Charlton. I don't know about any of them. Charlton were fighting for a playoff spot. They've really, that is a tight league table. Anyone down to QPR could still theoretically qualify for the playoffs. That is a really tight top end of the table. I'm glad we're not in that. I actually wish we were in that, but yeah, let's just get the win against Watford. We're not even there. Come on, skip to Watford now. Well, we are finally at the Watford game. I'm not sure what Pastrak was thinking about coming on 5 days before we were due to play Watford. Absolutely insanity, but I guess that's what the relegation fight does to you, makes you do crazy things. But this is the lineup. It will be Pando in goal, a back four of Abbott, Gilchrist, Kayembo and Dante, Kelly at the base of the midfield. Then we've got Mera and Price ahead of him. Then we've got Cummings out on the right, Kamara on the left. Then we've got Paul Young up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully get the win. We seriously, I can't stress this highly enough. We need to win at least one of these games, otherwise we are at serious risk of going down. And I ain't gonna like that, because I feel like this squad is far too good for League One, albeit most of the players will probably have a hissy fit should we do go down, but the players know that. But I think we can. I think we definitely can stay up. We've got it in us. We beat teams like Crystal Palace and Burnley, albeit that Crystal Palace win was the last win we actually had, and that was I think that was like 7-8 games ago. So a long time ago since we've had a win. I feel like we drew a win very soon. I thought it was going to come against Swansea in the last game, but hopefully it comes today. And ideally, if we do want to have a decent chance of winning this game, we need to get the first goal of the game. Like any team, we do need to get the first goal. If we get that, we put ourselves in a very decent chance of avoiding relegation. Birmingham are losing, which I'm actually thankful for. I don't know what Luton are doing. I'm hoping they're also losing. They do face West Ham in today's game week, so hopefully West Ham are winning. The Mighty Irons, who I presume are looking for a playoff spot. Shames me to say, but they are looking for a playoff spot. They're not top of the league. Hansen with the strike, and thankfully Panda is there with the save to deny Watford their first goal. I'm sure Watford will definitely get a goal today. I'm just hoping it's not the first goal of the game, and they do win another corner with 12 minutes left to go of the first half. Still goalless at the moment, and that is just absolutely shocking. Did Panda, what was he doing? I feel like he got a hand to it, but I don't think it was quite enough to keep the ball out the back of the net. So that's that's annoying. That is because I don't think he actually got a touch onto that. So I think their goal scorer might have just headed it over the top of him, then just absolutely walloped into the back of the net. But hopefully, if we can get an equaliser here, put it put it into the box. Just gamble and put the ball across goal. What's your name, Zach Abu? I think you're definitely gone. Jay Stansfield, what are you doing? What are you doing playing for Watford? Thankfully you didn't score because that would have ruined my life. That was what are West Ham doing? Drawing with Luton. That's not part of today's script, is it? West Ham are meant to be winning. We're meant to be winning our game. Then hopefully, then that leaves a little less pressure on us heading into the final game of the season. But obviously, it's not going to plan, is it? Stansfield. Oh, you joke. Oh, thankfully, Watford do put it high and wide, albeit with the help from Panda. I mean, Watford are just relentless. I mean, they've only scored one goal, but they've had 10 shots, 9 on target. If there's any team that don't deserve to lose this game, it's obviously Watford, which obviously they are winning this game. I don't think they're in any danger of losing, so yeah, all the pressure is on West Ham to get the win, and hopefully, yeah, we'll go down to the final game of the season. That's not what we need. Luton winning 2-1. Right, we need to get a goal as soon as possible. We will move to positive mentality. Every time we play on a positive mentality, we play absolutely rubbish, but hopefully today's the day it works. Mirror plays the ball to Price. We need to get a goal here. Young goes forward. That should be a goal. That should have been in. That should be 1-1 there. Simple. Bottom left. And it's a goal, but instead he shoots it straight at the goalkeeper. I'm getting very frustrated. I know it's just a game, but I'm getting annoyed. Cummings is shattered. Bexley's going to come on. I think we'll make another change. Price is going to make way for Jake Richards. I think that'll be the only 2 changes we shall make for now. We are going to drop some encouragement just in the hope we can create a few more chances in this final half hour. What West Ham do is still trailing 2-1. We need to get West Ham an equaliser. I hope they can do it because I can't do anything from it. Come on, we've got 15 minutes left to go. We're still trailing 1-0. I dread to look at the league table now. Camera's injured. Anthony's gonna have to come on. He's barely played all season, and now he's got his opportunity, which I hope he takes it, because I don't think we're gonna get much help from this game. Luton are 3-1 up. We're going down, and it's probably our fault because we've had plenty of opportunities to pick up lots of points, but we've just either drawn them or lost them by a goal. I'm not happy. I'm flipping fuming. Because we should be in this mess, should we? Come on. Get an equaliser. Somebody do something. Oh, flipping hell. What? I don't know what the points gap is now. I feel like it's probably... I think we're probably down. Because there was a 1-point gap. Luton win. I think we're actually down. Yeah. We're down. Transfer budget of 974k. We're spending well over our wage budget, aren't we? That's not good enough. That is just not good enough. The players, they need to be better. The draws. I can't speak. Let's end this season on a high because yeah, we need to get a win. Just something to end the season on a high note. The lineup for our match against Millwall will be Panda in goal, a back four of Abbott, Kiyambo, Medina and Elo. Nihu's in the base of the midfield, and ahead of him we've got Richards and Beggs, Cummings out on the right, Anthony on the left. Then we've got Young up front. Come on, lads, we need to just forget about that. The fact we got relegated, because realistically, when I arrived there, we were like 13 points from safety. The fact we got so close, like a few wins away. Obviously, if results went our way, obviously we had the draws turned into wins and the wins and losses turned into draws. Yeah, we would have stayed up, but I think realistically, as it was a very difficult fight. We really only have one chance to basically turn it around. So to get relegated, it's probably the best thing to happen, because it happened last year, or the last Globe Explorer with Millwall, ironically, who we're playing. Obviously, getting relegated with them to League One, having pretty much a full rebuild, getting promoted. I think we got promoted straight away. At least I hope we did. We might have spent a couple of seasons in League One, get promoted straight away. Then we went on back-to-back promotions to the Premier League. Then I don't know what happened from there. I think we went to Man City or Man United and went on to another foreign team from there. Luton. I bought Panda purely because I thought he was a great goalkeeper, but no, he's been the past few games. He's been shocking. I don't know what's got into him, because those 3 games that we won in a row, Charlton, Burnley, Crystal Palace, we were unstoppable. Why can't we get back to that winning form? Why can't we? It's not like we've changed the team. It's not like we changed the tactics or the instructions. Absolutely ridiculous. And we're still playing on a balanced mentality like we were in those 3 games. I'm just so confused by it. What is going on? Why have we just flipped the switch and we are just absolutely useless? Absolutely useless. A major rebuild. Well, I think a major rebuild is definitely needed, because most players will probably want to leave. I'm not going to promise they can leave. I will just say to them, look, you can go as long as the right bid comes in. And hopefully, if I do that, we should be able to keep most of the players. Because I think we might struggle to keep most of them, because some of them, I think half the squad do have relegation release clauses, which part of me is it's not really my fault, because I've only been here for like 6 months, so I wasn't really able to do much business. Jake Richards is one of the players that does have a relegation release clause of 6 million. I don't know what our transfer revenue is. I don't think it's very much. I think it's probably like hope it's at least 50. Okay, Umbo has got his first ever goal for West Brom. Where was this in the previous game? Where was this? Absolutely. It's beggars belief. It really is. If we win this game, I'm going to be so annoyed. Are Luton losing? Not that I care if Luton are losing, but West Ham, you've really done us over, haven't you? Young has got the ball now to Anthony. Young, oh my God, if that had been a goal, that would have been absolutely beautiful. I just want to get a win just to end this hideous form. The fact we got relegated, it doesn't even cross my mind now, but I just want to get the win. Just get something, just to end the season on a win. I don't want to end it on a loss or a draw. A win would be unbelievable, but it's not going to mean much now. Abbott is going to make way for Pedersen, and I think we also get on. We're gonna get on a few youngsters. Xavier Lamb is going to come on for Begsy, and I think he can't really play central midfielder, but he's going to play there for now. Paul Young is also going to make way for Dumbia, who's probably one of the few faces that will almost certainly be leaving. He might not leave in the transfer window. We might keep him in League One, because I'm sure we'll tear that league apart with this team, with this squad. We'll go up automatically first time of asking. Don't you worry about that. We're not staying in League One for very, very long. 1 season, well, 2 seasons maximum. 1 season at the bare minimum. Jaden Anthony has put us in the lead. Maybe he's the missing piece of a puzzle. Maybe we should have trusted him and not have him as like a third choice left winger. Or maybe Millwall were just rubbish. That's just like us. Millwall are absolutely rubbish. But yeah, it's annoying. It's really annoying because if we had have drawn so many games, if we had actually drawn lots more games, we would have avoided relegation. We might not have. I don't know. It might have still have been tie. Lamb plays a lovely ball through to Cummings. Doesn't really do much with the ball, but does go back to, I think it was Pedersen with the strike, but that was very, very unfortunate. 5 minutes left to go of our final championship game of the season. Obviously, still leading just by the 1 goal. Anthony has got the corner. He's going to whip it in. We've got no one really in the box. We've got 4 players in the box. If it was the Lamb with a strike, but unfortunately couldn't quite get it on target. That would be the icing on the cake. A youngster scoring the last ever goal in the championship for West Brom, but it does look like it is going to end in a 2-1 victory, which, why now? Why now? What we've timed it so badly for that victory. We should have had it a couple games ago, but it's annoying. If Luton have lost this game, they got battered 7-1. If only West Ham had beaten Luton, we would have been safe. They finished second. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Those 2 draws or 3 draws did really screw us over. I can't believe it. I mean, it's shocking form. I mean, no club should have this bad form and headed into a relegation fight. But absolutely ridiculous. I do just want to see what are the budgets looking like heading into. Actually, we've already seen the budget, so I know what I'm talking about. And we've already seen the budgets. It's absolutely rubbish. We've got less than £1 million to spend in tomorrow's episode or the next episode, whenever that may be. Yeah, League One. You don't know what you. Yeah, I can't believe it. Relegation. Let's have a rebuild in the next episode. Then League One, we will tear it up. Tear it up. We will go this whole season unbeaten. So you will win the transfer special. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.